Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah, it'd be
guessing.
interesting to see what they are, if they're the same as yesterday or not.
Yeah, well, the practice session I was in started out really hot, and then by the end of it, I did a sort of couple of stints worth. By the end of it, it came down
Yeah.
to 26. So I wonder if that's just the sim weather. That's what it's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, ours came down to about 29, I think, when Ivan was finishing his stint.
Mm. At least it's not getting dark. I did a ILMS, or like endurance race, last weekend with Baptiste, and it was at the Nürburgring, just their GP circuit, and I didn't twig that if I was doing the second stint that it would be dark when I got in the car. So I did all of my practice in daylight, and
Yeah.
then jumped in the car in the Porsche, which I haven't got a lot of seat time in. I'm like, shit. Jumped in the car, I'm like, Baptiste, I'm gonna have to relearn all of my braking points. Just give me 10 laps to get up to speed here.
But then at least you have a colder track usually, so you got a bit more grip. The fun will be when you do the Nürburgring 24. That's good fun in the dark.
Need to learn that. Like it's one of those tracks that I sort of look at. Like one day I will take the time to learn.
Yeah. It's a big learning curve. Takes a while. I haven't driven it since the first special event I did was the Nürburgring last year. The first one I'd ever done, and yeah, it's a lot of practice basically. But it's fine once you get it. It's fine.
For that, you got GT3s, GT4s, touring cars, and cup cars, don't you?
I don't know the full list for this year.
Yeah, that's it. But the P Cup sucks. So
yeah, I think you're a brave person. Like anyone who takes the cup car around the Nürburgring full for 24 hours, braver person than me. Although I would like to try the. Well, that's where I have it.
I'm kind of thinking about it.
You and yourself, Ivan.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I'd have a crack. I'd probably last maybe 3 or 4 corners and then stick it in the fence. That said, I mean, I would love to try the Bathurst 1000 in September, and the Aussie like V8 supercar has a lot in common with the cup car as far as a car that actively tries to kill you.
Color me surprised that the Aussie wants to drive the V8 supercars at Bathurst.
It's part of my culture.
I do own I want to say the Ford version of that, just because I bought it because I was curious.
Yeah,
Ivan, you qualify.
I've got the Mustang.
Lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Pit exit.
I may have spent 15 minutes in the car because it tried to kill me so quickly.
Yeah, live rear axle.
Oh, that would have been nice to know.
Yeah, 650 odd horsepower going for a live rear axle. It'll bite.
I was going to ask you how much they weigh, but you were going to give it to me in kilograms, and that means nothing to me. So
I can convert that. It's 1,300 kilos, which is 2.2 pounds to the kilo, isn't it?
So
2,800 pounds
for a race car.
Yeah,
heavy race car.
Just under 2,860 pounds. So
track temp is 33, Ivan, so it's a bit colder than you've probably qualified on before.
Don't give him excuses. He was trying to make excuses yesterday, like he couldn't see the track. Yeah, like it was disappearing on him.
The track is too cold, guys. I'm going to be slow.
Yeah, no, this isn't an excuse. This is a reason for him to go super quick, do a PB. I don't know what your track temp is.
Really hot, really hot.
I don't know how random these things are from split.
47 it's 33. So yeah, I'd say it's probably exactly the same.
I would imagine all the splits have the same temperature. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to compare them.
I think the iRacing.
But I might be giving iRacing too much credit there.
I think their servers would probably have an absolute shit fit if they had to process different weather for every single one.
Yeah, but it could have a shit fit for trying to match the weather for all of them.
It's true. Like the one thing we know at least is that it won't rain.
It's weird to have the car actually turn in when I turn the wheel, you know?
Oh, the quality setup's like nice and pointy.
The McLaren is not.
Like a pretty tidy lap there, though. 44.3.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Always at least good to have a banker in.
Yep. I'll be amazed if I can improve much on that. I've ran 143s maybe a handful of times this week.
I think I did a grand total of like 10 laps on the quality setup.
Yeah, I just fucked that corner up, so. Ivan's quiet, so he's running 141s probably.
Not really.
That's pole. Your lap time was at 1:42.47.
Well, I assume the lap is ruined off that first corner, but you're already in pole, Ivan, so I wouldn't worry.
Yeah, I already fucked my.
Such a hard life.
I already fucked my second lap anyway, so I'm just going to drive it to the end just to practice a bit.
So I was like, yeah, but I want to be in pole by more.
Right.
So 142.4.
Hey guys, I have no idea how to start from pole. Should I like hit it to the floor, or should I wait till the finish line?
Haha, I improved by 0.02!
Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. That's all right. I mean, pole position in our split is 142.4.
New fastest lap for Ruiz, 1:42.
Ivan, I have no idea how to start and last. How do I do this?
1:42.24.
What you do is hang back.
I'm not at pole anymore. Thanks God.
Thank God! Oh, dude.
Responsibility.
Doesn't mean they'll do a good job at it, though.
That's true.
Good quality, Ivan. Good man. Alright, it's gonna nip the loop.
Alright, fuel's in the car, so we should be good.
Excellent.
Yeah, make sure there's fuel in the car, Ivan.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, somewhere around 35th, it looks like. We're not second or anything crazy like that.
Oh, yeah, there's some.
Hey James, maybe you
quick
could load your
lap,
setup
yeah.
there, so we know for sure to run the same ones that we run.
I think
yesterday.
James went to the loo, so it's on you, Ivan. Don't fuck it up.
Okay. I lost the VRS Endirance then. So VRS Endirance, and it should have 3 rear and 0 bar.
We're back to 37th,
That's all right.
38th. Yeah, I'm just slow at this course, and I know it. So
I think a lot of it's there's so many corners on this track where you can just lose it if you get a bit careless. And I reckon the first few laps, particularly on cold tires, there'll be a few freebies potentially on offer.
yeah, I mean like I said, that's my main thing. The first 3, 4, 5 laps, I'm going to be real cautious.
It's always just keep it out of trouble. That's why they give you 17 off tracks or 17 incident points.
What do we got today? We have 25 before a drive-through, and then 32 DQs us.
Cool. We should be right.
Don't jinx us. Come on now.
I mean, it is easy. There's a couple of corners on this track where it's so easy to pick up.
Yeah, coming out of either of the kinks or the chicanes.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 corners, I cut those a little too much sometimes.
Yeah, the inside of the last corner is so easy to just get a cheeky off track there.
So
All right, looks like 40th.
there are 15 people behind me who's done 142 for koala.
Oof, that's a
So
quick split.
there's going to be a lot of pressure.
Have fun
No
with
pressure.
that one.
Let's enjoy it. Let's
Our
enjoy
top
it.
6 did 142s. So
That's the end of the session.
I just
P3.
need not to forget that the car is heavy now.
Yeah, and fuel save from lap 1.
Oh right, yeah. But there are 15 cars behind us. Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. They'll probably have to do the same.
Rowan,
Knock
I'm
the engine
going
off
to
as
get
you
in the
sit
car.
now.
Yeah, I'm going to get in the car with like 20 seconds to go, just so you know.
Okay, cool.
Do you have a button to knock the engine off, Ivan?
Nope. Should they like go away from the car?
It's I
Yeah,
on the
go on.
keyboard if you can, but
I think
Yeah,
I...
get out the car and then get back in.
Okay.
the only sketchy thing there is if everybody else joins up, it'll go because he's already been in the car.
Oh shit. Okay. Well then, in 20 seconds, get back in the car, Ivan. I don't want to risk that.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's considered him on the grid now.
But,
Yeah, sorry, you're
but I
right,
can
you're
see
right.
that the car in front of me is not on the grid yet, so I can get back in the car when the car in front of me loads up, right?
If you're quick with it, that's a gamble because if he's the last person to join.
Okay, I'll jump into the car.
Get in the car.
James, just sit there. It's okay. We're fine.
Just get in the car.
Oh, he's on the grid. Oh.
That's a risky move you'd be playing right there.
Is it bad to stand with idle engine?
Nah, it just burns a bit of fuel.
The difference
yeah,
between
right.
crossing the line and not crossing the line.
I'm not sure how much. You don't burn much on idle, but it does.
Yeah.
It does a little bit.
It's probably pointless, but it makes me feel better inside.
Have we got any?
Every little helps, especially when you're
any-
stretching these stints, if that's what you're gonna do.
I'm looking for any like modern F1
The air
inspired
temp is
liveries around.
23
That's usually a bit
Celsius.
of a red
The track
flag.
temp is 34 Celsius.
Usually the Falcon drift livery is my red flag, but you said you run that,
Column
so
car
I was
number
like, oh.
2 in the left column.
I actually I had that one assigned for like team racing. My delivery I was using for the sprint series is this bright blue Scooby Doo.
Oh, solid.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, it's like got the fucking 70s flowers on it and everything. I'm just like, it's just something amusing to me about this angry looking Lambo.
You should have shared that with me. I would have put it on.
I did occur to me to laugh. I was like, oh man, that's such a dumb. Like, I love just meme liveries as well. Like I've got one for the BMW M8 that's like, you know, the bird thing that Jimmy Broadbent uses.
Yeah, the burb. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a burb one for the BMW, which is just great fun. At least like a few times in sessions, like practice and whatnot, had guys like message me in the chat and just like love the livery.
We had James update our 24-hour livery to put the 44-hour of Daytona patch on the back. we were getting private messages about that like the whole race.
Yeah. Gotta be quick with the memes. God, what was that guy in front of you doing?
Car right.
I think he was going way too fast. He thought the start was happening, so he was trying to find any lane to not fucking rear end someone.
He's already got damage. He collected someone.
Still there.
Alright, good luck.
Thanks.
Still there.
I turned the dash to night as well, just so you know. I think it's just a little
Still
bit
there.
easier to
Right
see in
side.
VR.
Yeah.
Still there.
I just don't want it to. I don't want it to shock you. Oh.
Oh yeah, big crunch.
Yep, I took the off track.
Nice. Oh, geez, that guy's having a bad day.
All right. Oh, that was way worse than yesterday's.
Yeah, that's well avoided though.
Well, I didn't know if that little kink was going to be enough for me, but it seems like it did enough.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Of course you're diving the inside.
Yeah, that's the guy from the start, I think.
Don't squeeze. Come on now. So I'm about to throw one hell of a curveball in.
Yeah.
I totally forgot to start my spotter.
He's still
Okay,
there.
I'm on the far chase with you, and I'll try and do what I
Clear
can.
left.
Sorry guys.
Car
I know
left.
the other team's gonna hear this.
Clear left.
That's right. At the moment, you're pretty clear. Let me just get my relative. Right. Okay. Yeah. So you got a little bit of space behind.
I have never forgotten to start that damn thing.
It's always the worst. Like you forget it, and then when you're in, you're like, well, I'm in now.
Yeah.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left.
All right. There's a guy up track up in front, but I think he's.
Clear left. P8.
Is he smart enough?
Oh yeah. Okay. That was alright. Okay. There's a guy behind you. If he gets a run, looks like he might try and throw something.
Yep. Yeah, I got a pretty good essay of what's going on around me. Just anything that's like jarring, I guess would be what I would say call out.
I'm trying to look ahead for any spinners and whatnot.
And then I guess if I get in any tight battles, just let me know when I'm clear.
Yeah, can do.
This Ferrari seems overly aggressive.
Yeah, he's gonna cause a crash at some point. I feel like.
Settle in, Ivan. Just get the fuel saving done as you go along.
Yep, I
Ivan's
started
had to
doing
deal
it
with some
on
very
flat lap.
aggressive. Yeah, Ivan's had to deal with some very aggressive drivers, but no contact. So really good job.
Good.
This is what the upper splits look like. People will think they're
Yeah, esports guys.
Lewis Hamilton, but yeah,
Yep.
done really well.
The leader has just done a 143 on your right, clear right.
Ferrari's
P7, that
bloody
lap
quick
was
in
at
the straight line.
145.00.
Alright, guy off track to the left.
2 of them.
Yeah. Alright, they're both waiting. You're fine.
Sensible people.
Yeah, very sensible actually.
Yeah, for being on the inside where they kind of got a little bit of room to cheat if they want
Yeah.
to, but
I reckon they're both probably parked there, just sending DMs to each other, blaming the track.
I thought that's what the teammate was for.
Yeah, exactly. Use your teammate, guys.
That's where James comes in handy. He loves to start drama.
Oh boy.
Alright. Still in there, still inside. Nice one, good run.
Yeah, he seemed like he was running a little slow, so
Yeah, you're clear. Yeah, he's being sensible though.
What's the target on the line?
Give it a couple more laps because the number jumps around a bit at this point. I found it's not always accurate, so a couple more laps and I'll tell you.
The leader has just done a 143.42. That was
oh, mine's sitting behind this Ferrari for a while.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's getting the free fuel saving. He's running decent pace, so.
These guys will probably help us to save some fuel.
Yeah, definitely. There's P3 at the front of this train who's holding everyone up. P1 and P2 have kind of checked out.
Ivan slacking, is that what I'm hearing?
I wouldn't say that. I had 8 axes by now, he's got none, so...
He pulled a nice gap to the guy behind.
He's
him.
got less than I got. I had to take an off track. It's either that or a crunch.
Yeah. Take a 1x over a 4x.
Oh yeah.
Nothing's worse than timeout.
You can, yeah, there's 10 people at least in the pits in our race. You can attest to that.
Yeah, we gained 9 positions on lap 1. Oh,
Right, you're right.
About 32.2 at the line, so keep doing what you're doing.
I think you're going to have about 34 laps of fuel left. at the line. So
Oh, we're doing fucking great then.
the Lambo is being politely sipping its fuel, unlike the McLaren.
Yeah, the McLaren, we were getting what, 36 laps out of fuel saving?
Yeah, I think so. It's a 130 litre tank. I don't know what rate it burned the fuel, but that was how many laps we got roughly.
So it must
Took us just over an hour.
Saying 34, yeah, about 34 laps. So evening out here. So, well, yeah, so we'll probably get close to 40. Maybe a bit less.
That's insane.
I find after only 4 or 5 laps that the relative isn't always accurate.
Yeah, and we have been sitting
Nicely
behind.
avoided.
Like we're not in the slipstream anymore, so it might lose a bit now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm trying to get back up there. I'm hoping that this Lambo he's catching up to slows him down a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, in the practice inside, it ran pretty comfortably for an hour on a tank.
Yeah, I'm seeing 3.3 liters per lap off the dash. So
Yeah, it's I think at the most when I was really hammering it around, I was using maybe 3.5. So I think that's
V6. The last lap was at 145.00.
well, it's got to put all that power, the petrol into shooting fire out of that. That's where you're losing it.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 0.6. Quicker than you,
Just let the
very
engineers like,
anti-alta.
you know, we can use less fuel if we don't shoot fire out the back. Yeah. Why would we do that?
And they just slapped him across the face.
Immediately fired.
yeah, the Italian cars don't shoot flames; they just become flames.
Yeah, exactly.
The gap to Simonson.
So this McLaren
ahead is
is
now
both
1.0.
You're not supposed to admit that, James.
I'm quite happy a guy that dive bombed Ivan at the start spun in front of us.
Oh, nice.
We are to P6 currently.
Sitting P28, which is solid. Where did we start? 38?
We started 40th.
40th.
All on-track overtakes.
Yep.
The cars that had wrecked out were in the middle of the track, so those count.
Technically on track passes. Alright, you got a crash coming up? I can't see it yet.
Yep, inside.
Another free slipstream.
Inside.
Oh, and another one, yeah. Cool. There's another 2 freebies.
They were on track. I saw them. The front wheels were still on the track.
That BMW especially is definitely on track. Let's get behind looking car.
All right, Ivan. The next car is
The Lambo does
Simonson.
not like the bumps as well as the McLaren does.
No, or the Audi.
I'm
Like
kind
I
of wrestling it over that second chicane.
Yeah, it doesn't. You sort of got to nibble the first one,
Yeah.
and then just kind of ease it over the second. That's one thing I do like about the Audi is it just somehow you can just launch it over these curves. It just seems to eat them up. Like at in Montreal, Canada Grand Prix circuit, that last chicane through to the Wall of Champions, like it's just obscene how much curve you can take through there at the Audi. You just straight line it, launch over it. You use the curves are like half to brake, basically. Cool, we had a nice little bubble here. There's a big old train up in front, so I think
Yeah, there's quite the train, huh?
yeah,
Quite the gaggle.
I'm gonna just quickly shift the view up ahead to have a look and see if anyone's actually holding them up.
Copy.
So the guy, there's 15 is at the head of that train.
Jesus.
And I don't think anyone's holding anyone up. I think they're just all
Fuel saving?
Yeah, I think everyone's just sort of letting him punch the hole in the head.
Poor
I thought this
guy.
BMW has a slowdown, Ivan, but unless he did it by lifting. I don't know how that off-track works, but I don't know how that guy hasn't got a slowdown.
Nobody knows how that off-track works, not even iRacing.
You've just done a 144.59.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's been like a ghost yellow there every so often.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, these the green and purple cars starting to get punchy, so that might hopefully slow them down a bit.
I'm still trying to find a good rhythm.
Yeah. I mean,
Every time I
basically-
settle in, I keep doing something stupid.
Pace is solid though, mid 145s. Can absolutely live with at this point.
Oh, that was sketchy. I needed to brake, didn't turn in.
Yeah.
Alright. Can't see what's
It went
going on
away.
in the yellow. Okay.
It was quick.
Yeah, slowing down.
Yeah, slowing down or cutting the track in a certain weird spot.
Yeah. Alright, there's a bit of a 3 wide battle going on. A few cars up ahead.
Scary.
Yeah. Particularly into that corner.
I think I need to pass him.
Yeah, definitely. Set him up.
Push harder, Ivan. No more fuel saving needed. Just drain the tank.
Got
Okay.
left of him early here.
What is
Oh
he
my
doing?
god, what's this guy doing? Fucking idiot.
I'm doing my best, James.
I think that's protestable, right?
It was definitely a block.
So quick with the protest.
I'm quick with a private message accusing him of blocking already. Triggered.
This car behind you's found a bit of pace all of a sudden. Not sure where that's come from.
Maybe just draft. Maybe he just finally caught up to the
Yeah.
draft.
Yeah, I think so. As soon as he got within a second, he started pulling back a bit. So yeah,
That's all right. We're about to catch up to this gaggle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. He hasn't been super aggressive.
6th
so
place.
I imagine he's probably happy to just sit there for a little bit at least.
Set him up at the last turn again, you'll get it.
Okay, Ivan, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake.
All right. So just
car left.
running wide. Getting a
Still
crucial
there.
warning there, but nothing serious.
He's still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. He's all over you. Keep your
Great
exit
move.
speeds up. Stay smooth. Well done, mate. That was great.
Yeah. No, you should be right. You should be right. Oh,
I clicked it down to first on accident, and now my tires are fucking warm.
oh no. All right. Yeah, you good. You good.
Oh, sorry about that one.
No, you're right. You're right. No damage. So that's the main thing. Long way to go.
That was a stupid way to spin, though.
It happens. It happens. It's alright, we should have the pace to catch up to these guys and start applying some pressure.
Gap 2. Simonson behind is
How's the
increasing.
fuel,
It's now
how's the fuel
1.1.
looking?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. What's the line?
So I wasn't fuel saving while I was trying to pass that guy.
Uh-huh. Fair enough. 25.1 on the line.
P5, you've just done a 144.10.
Is this like good or should we gain another lap?
You're currently on for 35 laps, which don't fuel save more than you have been. I think you're doing just fine on fuel save.
The gap in front is now 3.9 seconds.
Alright, so 25.6 laps left at the line there.
Copy.
So it's 25.6. So we're looking at real good for fuel.
Maybe I'll start saving a little bit less then, because I am lifting before some of the corners just out of fear.
Yeah, I mean, like, just drive how you're comfortable, really. At the end of the day, like, consistency is the name of the game. We're a bit quicker than a few of these guys, so we should be able
Yeah,
to...
this is that Audi that I passed earlier. I think the
yeah,
pink tires are kind of giving it away. I don't think
Yeah.
he's very strong.
Nah, he's definitely a bit tentative.
I'm starting to wonder if that BMW was forming the same role as that Audi did yesterday, Ivan.
That was a
Blocking roll.
144.46. Okay, Ivan, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
By the way, what's the track temp?
It's at 34, so it's technically, I think it's actually gone up a degree from qualifying, and it's not coming down yet.
I'll take 2
compared to
freebies at this point. 3 freebies.
Oh, jeez.
The sim time is the same, so I imagine it might come down.
I'm not sure if you spotted that, Jacob. He started reversing right as he got through.
No, I didn't catch that. Luckily, I would have fucking gone crazy.
I was like, oh, good man. He's like driven off the track to get out of the way, and then right as you're getting there, he throws in front of us.
Fucking people, man.
So the other two guys were great. They literally got themselves out of the way. But that guy was like, no.
Yeah, that Lambo pulled, like, literally pulled out of the way.
Yeah. What's gonna happen here?
Someone just posted in the chat, good luck to everyone except for YouTubers. So Ivan, I'd take that personally if I were you.
Okay.
Very good. Why you said that? I think he's annoyed. This is some of the worst driving I've ever seen in VRS.
That's pretty impressive if it's the worst driving he's ever seen in VRS.
I've seen some terrible driving. Just go back and watch his race and just try and spot the accident that's 100% his fault that he's blaming on everyone else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a bit of one.
Apparently it's on YouTube somewhere, so just find the YouTube stream.
Yeah.
Right, the guy ahead of us is...
I don't think this Audi's got bad pace. I think he's just super inconsistent.
Yeah, he's being really, really careful, which is obviously good, but it means I don't think he's finding a rhythm. I think he's trying to find pace where there isn't any.
Had to lift out of that. He was coming back
Just
over
now
on me.
decreased to 2.0 seconds.
He was defending all of a sudden, and then I figured I'd go on the inside, and then nope.
Yeah, he's pushing a bit hard into weird places, so I reckon you'll get a chance. Just keep the pressure on.
Oh, I didn't turn off the reach automatic refueling.
It's okay. I'll keep an eye on it. It's all going to be 130 litres after it was last time. Anyway.
P5.
Basically bang on 22 laps at the line.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, that's where he's been trying to mash the throttle out of that chicane the last couple of laps.
The gap to Ortiz ahead is increasing. It's now 4.3 seconds.
Yeah, good lad.
Yeah, I was just, I mean, I probably made you nervous with a couple of things that I was threatening, but it was pure just threatening.
Yeah, I can tell you're just trying to spook him. That's the sort of shit I do all the time.
Yeah, just looking to do the stupid thing, but just looking.
You don't know, am I one of those idiots?
Yeah.
I might be.
If you give me a reason to be, I can be.
Yeah, it won't be deliberate, but it might happen.
I think the car behind is catching us.
Yeah, he is. He's in the... He's only a couple tenths quicker though.
Ivan, there's like 2.5 hours to go.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Alright, there might be a spinner at Piratella. Corner coming up.
Okay.
Yep.
Sector
He's
1
coming
is
back on
0.8
track.
off the
I think
pace.
Should be right, just keep an eye out. Spinners up front, spinners up ahead.
There you go, just rejoin, asshole. Oh!
Oh, that was rude.
He gave it up, right?
Yep.
Good. He's got damage. Hopefully he goes in the pits.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the other half.
Oh, he's super slow.
Yeah. He's giving it up for you. Oh, he's missing the front end of his car. So, he'll be in the pits, I imagine.
We might do all right just off of freebies this damn race.
Wow, that's endurance racing for you.
Holy shit.
People out here treating it like a sprint.
I don't claim to be fast. I try to be as consistent as possible.
The gap behind is now
It's always much
1.3
better
seconds.
to just get the positions through relentless consistency.
And avoiding the shit.
Hey, we're right back up to 28th. So,
Yeah, but where could we be? If I didn't fucking spin like a retard.
I mean, I would say that we probably would have maybe just hung off the back of the train that we're caught back up to save some fuel. So,
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I think it's worked out okay. 21 laps fuel left.
Jesus, this thing sips fuel.
Yeah.
This seems like cheat codes.
It's because that Lamborghini, they let the Germans make the engine.
Oh, that's right. It's a Volkswagen.
Yeah, it's an Audi with a fancy dress on, basically.
It's just a Porsche, which is just a Beetle, so yeah, it sips fuel.
I can't remember if they tweaked it actually recently. They may have. I think they slightly. Oh no, that was the Audi. The Audi, they decreased the fuel consumption and the downforce.
Yeah, to slow it down so that people buy the Lambo.
Yeah.
Typical iRacing.
That said, though, the Audi is still bloody quick. It's just, I don't think it's as well balanced as the Lambo.
Well, the Audi's just a straight line demon, isn't it?
It is now. There was a season last year where they nerfed it, and it was useless in a straight line. And then I think people were like, "This
makes no sense."
Yeah, they undid it. I remember I did a round at Monza where I was driving the Audi, and there's just like every car is just flying across me up the straights. What have I done wrong?
I mean, the Ford GT is untouchable, so we know that.
Yeah.
I'm going to step away for a minute, Ivan. I've had a KFC turn up, so I'll be back. I'll be watching in the distance. I'll be back.
Don't forget to hit like and subscribe.
Yeah. Your stop is all set anyway with full fuel and tires.
I'm shilling for you, Ivan. Smash the like button.
Lap times are pretty consistent.
Holy shit. The guy in 5th in our race started in 23rd.
Oh, I believe it.
Solid effort.
I mean, I think if I didn't do the spin, I would be up towards 20th. You know, maybe not 20th exactly, but
And we'd be in that train, I'd say. And we got a good. I mean, they keep squabbling with each other,
which is good for us.
Yeah, they're only good for us.
So Jacob, now you probably know how I felt when I spun in Daytona.
Yeah, kind of the same feeling. No, mine was so stupid, Ivan. I literally had no reason for it. I just got way too much thunderfoot twice in a row. Why is third coming out of the pits?
Yeah, I'm wondering that myself.
A little bit of a dive, but you know, cold tires coming out of the pits.
That's all right. He's a streamer. So apparently we need to be careful of him.
Oh, yep. Apparently we need to be very careful of him.
Oh, come on,
I didn't
buddy.
get anything for that.
Oof.
That might have been all net code. Am I clear?
Yeah, yep.
Was there contact or was that just net code? My back end became completely loose there.
I'm pretty sure there was a nudge. Just gonna get it from which cameras can actually. Yeah, it was contact.
Any damage?
Let me have a look. I don't think so. I think we've to the left.
I mean, I just took an off track. I didn't get any contact.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think so.
The gap to
it's not showing
Ortiz
nothing
ahead
visible.
is now 1.2
Okay.
seconds.
It's just a little nudge at the end of the day, so I think.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have dove him, and then I set us up for that.
I mean, at the end of the day, he's just coming out of the pits, so I assume things are a bit colder. If he was coming from third, he probably just wasn't expecting someone to brake there. He's probably
You're
braking
pulling away.
later.
The gap behind is now
Probably.
2.3. Okay, Ivan, you've used half your fuel.
Not the end of the world.
Nope, we'll survive.
Didn't hurt us too badly. Alright, so yeah, 18 laps of fuel left.
Jesus.
So
This
probably-
thing sips fuel.
We'll probably do 17, because I think from memory it starts coughing at about, once you get to sort of half a lap of fuel left, so you don't want to run it fully dry.
Copy. I mean, I can also try to save a half a lap with the time I got left. Our pit box is going to be pretty close to the entry. Oh no, because they double up. Oh, where's our pit box going to be?
Oh, I have no idea where ours is going to be.
That's the best mystery of iRacing. You start a race, where's my pit box going to be?
It'll be the 20th. No, it won't be the 20th pit box back because there's 37 pit boxes, so we're going to be pretty near the front.
Yeah.
Which is where the start-finish line it's this course, because the front half of the pit lane isn't pit boxes.
Yeah, that's true, isn't it? Probably, if we keep going the same rate here, we're going to be under the 2-hour mark when you come in for fuel.
Oh, okay. So that's solid
So,
then.
Yeah, I don't think you need to save at all.
Okay.
I think
Foot
you're,
down.
Yeah. Yeah, so you had just over 17. Oh, sorry. Just under 17 laps at the line there. So, yeah.
Oh my god, before just spun a bit in front of me and then he drove back on the track and now he's 0.3 seconds ahead of me.
Oof. Smell blood?
Get him, Ivan.
Yeah,
Screw
probably
fuel saving. Just do it.
I'll just use him
Kill.
for a slipstream if I can get to him because it's already 1 second. Because I
But you-
fucked up my entrance.
You could get the sweet pass though, Ivan. Wouldn't that
We all
feel
know.
better than just lifting and coasting?
We all know that these races are
The
won
gap
in the
to
first half
Ortiz
now.
ahead is increasing.
I thought it was
Now,
T1.
0 seconds.
T1, but if you can't manage T1, you know, it's... there we go, yeah, that was right.
This Lambo is nice to drive though.
Yeah, it just feels nice and planted.
Yeah, it's well balanced too.
Yeah, it's sort of no nasty surprises.
Left
And then
side.
if it does start to get away
Clear
from
left.
you, you sort of have a chance to catch it.
I would say it's neutral like the Ferrari, but has more life to it than the Ferrari does.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if you drove the Audi, but the Audi's probably a bit too lively for my liking. It's bloody quick if you can drive it, but it just, once it starts to go, you've got almost no chance of getting it back.
I did a decent amount of driving the Audi in test servers because like I was really close to picking it up this season.
Yeah.
But once they dropped it from IMSA, I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's a real shame. I mean, it's a, like, I guess I kind of get it. It's been around for ages.
right.
But I was surprised that they swapped out both GT3 seats for IMSA. But I guess, you know, that's how you get people to buy your shit.
Exactly. And I wasn't sure how this this rear view camera was going to be with field of view in this
Yeah, I
Lambo.
When you mentioned it, I was like, because I never really noticed it, particularly in VR. And so when you mentioned it, then the next time I jumped in and drove it, I was like, oh yeah, there is a big fuck-off rear view camera right there.
There's a big fucking camera. I thought it was just going to take up more of the window, but there's like a big enough gap to see underneath it.
Yeah. It's not as intrusive as you think it's going to be.
But from photos and like watching it on like streams or whatnot, it just
Right
seems
side
so monstrous.
Yeah. Alright. So bang on 15 laps.
All right,
fuel
Ivan.
left
I
on
want
the
you to
line
know,
there,
just
so
keep it
full-
smooth.
Do we
no
need to hit?
mistakes.
Do we need to hit 15, or are we good to go down to 14?
No, we'll do 14. Then bring
Okay.
it. But like, yeah, time-wise we're safe. And you got a nice big cushion behind you. So
Yeah, we're in a nice little bubble right here.
low 145, absolutely.
Thanks to my strategy of spinning multiple times.
It was all part of the plan.
Sectors 2 and 3
That's right.
are 0.9.
Isn't everything
off the
always
pace.
part of the
Sector 1
plan?
is 0.9
Spin
off
to
the
win.
pace.
I don't know how I only have 5 X's from all the crap that I've done so far.
I think there was a. Hang on, let's have a look.
It's two loss of controls, right? And then
Yeah.
the one X I took at the beginning.
I don't think it's even 2 loss of controls, to be honest. You got the off track at the beginning. One.
Stay close. Keep the pressure on.
Yes, an off track, a loss of control, which gets you to 3, and then 2 off track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So-
that little. I think that tap from that guy didn't even register as a 0.
Didn't register as anything.
Yeah, so maybe it wasn't netcode. I mean, it looked like contact, but
It felt like contact.
yeah, like it definitely. I couldn't find a camera angle.
The track temperature's decreasing.
I'm pretty
It's
sure
now
he did nudge.
32 Celsius.
Yeah, I mean, my back end came completely loose. There wasn't much I could do.
Yeah. That was definitely, whether it was a netcode nudge or an actual nudge. It was.
I'm not like upset at him about it or anything.
I think he misjudged it. I think if he'd been running in third, those guys.
Yeah, he was probably faster.
Those guys are chucking out like 143s, so he probably just was, hitting his normal braking mark.
Yep. And I'm an oddball. I'll play it super safe behind people and lift and coast, and then hit my brakes later after they do.
Yeah, it's free fuel saving basically.
I'm very patient in traffic.
Particularly in an endurance race, like you gain
Right.
nothing by
The lap time was 1:43.
Well, I mean, that's really why I'm on iRacing, is for crap like this, is the endurance aspect of it. So I even look at sprint races in that manner.
Oh, totally. The amount of sprint races where like I've pulled in like decent results just by staying out of trouble.
Yep.
Particularly in the VRS races. Like,
No, these are like the cleanest races on iRacing.
the sprint races are pretty aggressive.
Yeah. Well, you got like what, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
The only thing worse than that is a Ferrari fixed race of 15 minutes of, T1 is win.
I haven't even tried that. I just love seeing the shit posting on Reddit where it's just like, here's another turn 1 pile up the Ferrari fixed.
Yeah. Well, it's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
What is
It's
that, 7
definitely-
laps of this track?
It's pretty much like, I see that series as like, did you buy iRacing because you enjoy playing Gran Turismo Sport? Here's the series for you.
Well, it's supposed to be a GT3 feeder to get people used to GT3s.
Yeah.
But now that they have GT4s, they should just push them towards that.
Yeah, I think a GT3 for a D-class series is a bit much. Too much car.
Okay,
How are you
Ivan,
going,
stay
Ivan?
close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
It's cool.
Don't let this guy distract you.
Apparently Valentino Rossi is in our split. So, I'm not sure if it's the real Valentino Rossi.
Well, ever since iRacing stopped you using your real name, you never know who anyone is.
Yeah.
I still absolutely love the dash in this car. Like the display.
Yeah.
There's no fuss about it.
Just gives you what you need. But that's my one complaint about the LMP2 dash.
Is it busy?
Just a little. There's probably one page on it, like one screen that's fine, but then the other two, I just find it just too much crap on them. Like I don't really need to get second by second updates on my tire pressures and surface temperatures. Like it's just
Right. I mean, to me, tire pressure is going to be whatever it is in iRacing because they don't have it down like ACC does, where you actually have to care about that crap.
Yeah, you just set everything to as low as possible and then off you go. And like surface temperature is just not really
Car
important
left.
unless you
Still there.
momentarily cook your tires. Like it's all about core temperature.
Hold your
really.
line.
Yep.
Clear left side, clear left. That's your best lap in this session. Come on, Ivan. Nicely done.
Nice move, Ivan.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Ivan's got his fangs out.
I saved quite a lot of fuel of this guy, so probably we maybe a closer to last one lap. I'm not sure.
Fangs out, Ivan. Kill, kill, kill. You can't expect James to drag it home in first if you're not in first when you pit.
James, are you going to stand up for that comment?
Yep, he's accepted that.
The gap to Ortiz behind is now 1.0 seconds.
I think McCaffrey is rather quick, but he's constantly stuck in traffic behind me.
E4. The gap ahead is now 7.4.
Alright, so you got 9 laps to go at the line.
Was that?
So it's 9.7 laps of fuel. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just want to make sure we're still hitting the target you got in your brain.
yeah, it's fine.
I was making sure I didn't drink a whole lap of fuel there is what I was doing.
No, you're fine. We've got 15 minutes to the turn of the hour, so 9 laps will probably put us just past that.
Good.
Your last lap
Yeah, that's
time
what I
was,
calculated at 3.4
1:43.34.
liters per lap was 61 minutes, so...
Yeah,
And that was with some cushion, so...
yeah, it'll do, like both the Lambo and the Audi do an hour per tank pretty comfortably usually.
Sorry, I was just on the phone. Doing good though, Ivan. Great.
Thanks.
Incident in Aqua Minerale.
I don't know what happened to P3. How did he... I know you got past him, but I thought he was a long way ahead.
I have no idea.
Obviously, you were just too quick. I'm looking at your last lap time, and I think that might be true. Track temp's now down to 32.
Thanks.
Same trend as yesterday, then.
Yeah, I think by the end it's going to be the same, if not even lower.
Good save.
Because
started hopping on me.
You're pulling away from the guy
someone's in
behind.
pits.
The gap's now 2.1
There we
seconds.
Somebody's in the pits on ours?
That's a 1. Yellow
Yeah.
flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
That's early, isn't it?
That's really early. I'm guessing maybe they picked up some damage. Might be an unplanned one. I guess we'll know if we come around and they're still there.
That was 143.72. Sector 3 is 0.29 off the pace.
Alright, this guy behind you. Got a bit of speed, but I don't think it's anything to be too concerned about yet.
Copy.
He's still 5 seconds off, so.
I was hoping to have that second chicane down in this car by the time I was done with my stint, but I don't think that's going to happen this race.
I swear every time I go through there, I manage to find a different braking point and line at every.
Yeah. Every single time.
Track temp is up to 33 for us, Ivan. I'm not sure why it's now gone back up.
Ivan's being too quick.
Yeah, he is.
He's scrubbing speed into the track.
Alright, so we got 7.6 laps of fuel left.
The car ahead has just done a 143.39.
So 7 point towards the line.
Sector 1 is 0.45 off the pace. Your sector 2 time is quick. Sector 3 is 0.33 off the pace.
Yeah, this is perfect, Ivan. Keep doing what you're doing.
We seem to be gaining on the couple in front.
Yeah, like we're definitely catching up to this Jack Linstall guy, and Nick Stoop behind you's quick, but not hugely quick.
Inconsistent?
Kind of ebbs and flows. He's quicker through some parts of the lap, and you're quicker through different parts of the lap. So,
I don't know how accurate the relative is for iRacing. I'll take that as a wash to the relative.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it until he's in your mirrors.
Yeah, it seems to jump around a lot here at Imola.
Yeah.
And a few other tracks, I'm sure it does too.
It seems like elevation throws it off for some weird reason, is what I've noticed just in general for iRacing.
That could be. It might just have the timing loops just might be really
Can't
weird.
wait to see it at Bathurst. Perfect.
I was watching Quirk's stream, I think, yesterday. Or no, it was Dan Suzuki's stream during their little P-Cup race.
Yeah.
And they have a glitch every so often where, like, somebody who's in, like, last will show up as first for the first lap. It's, like, really weird. And it shows them, like, you know, way ahead. Almost like it counts it, like, wherever they are on track. But it goes away after, like, the first lap or something like that.
143.54.
Yeah, this must be to do with where the timing loops are, I guess. Well, I guess there are some tracks that have, like, the start line isn't where the finish line is.
What?
Like, so they'll have a start line for where they grid up for a standing start, and the actual start and finish line can be in a different spot. Because they always want it at the start of the pit lane, I guess. I wonder if Imola... I don't think Imola is one of those.
I feel like Imola has, like, 3 different start-finish lines.
I know the timing, the main one is obviously the one down there, basically in the middle of the straight.
Yeah, that's the one that we give a shit about.
Yeah.
Okay, Ivan, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'm hoping to get a good run off of the last corner here.
Yeah. So we can catch this guy. I think he's nursing a lot of damage. Or just slow. I'm going to do a quick bathroom break. You've got 4 laps to go at the line.
Copy.
So, Ivan, I can tell you that the BMW that we went past that was holding everyone up, and that McLaren that you just passed in the last few laps, have both qualified with a different driver.
The track temperature is
So
increasing.
started the
It's
race,
now
so they've obviously
44
got the fastest guy
Celsius.
to quali, and then different guy starts the race.
I hate that
Good
strategy.
consistency. Keep
I
them
just don't
coming.
think that should be allowed. Like, is that doable in other forms of racing? I do not like them. Certainly not in
I don't
Formula
know.
1, obviously. I don't know, it just seems
Seems dangerous.
daft to me that it's allowed.
I mean, like I said, I understand it, because you're just holding people up, which obviously seemed to work in your guys' race.
Well,
Right,
it's just like I say, if that guy had qualified and he was in 20th and he drove a steady race, he's better off starting higher up because the way the field spreads out. So I don't like it though. I don't like it.
No. No, because it's dangerous.
Yeah.
It's a great way to cause an accident.
Car right. Clear right.
I think we're seeing the start of the more scheduled stops, but we've still got a few laps to go there, Jacob. So,
Yeah, I checked the time. I didn't know if you were back. And still 2:06 left, and people are going into the pits.
yeah.
The next car on track, Ivan, Heike Hirvinen, I know to be dangerous from Road America races, and I've seen him punt someone already this race, so he should be okay because he's a blue flag.
That lap time was 1:43.73.
Yeah,
Sector 2 is 0.33 off the pace. There's an incident in Villeneuve. Looks like it's Smith. The gap in front
Well, this
is
has
now
turned into a shit show
7.5.
pretty quick.
Yeah, that Gomez had a spin at turn 1, so he might get a bit punchy.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Come on, be a bro. Or be a complete asshole.
Well,
Thank you.
his three are really looking good.
I forced that one.
Yeah, he didn't give him much choice in that. I'm not sure why he didn't go the last one. I just
Car right. Clear right.
Yeah, but I didn't want to take the inside line there.
yeah, that's always risky.
The risky bit was when I backed off, I really was afraid he was going to touch his brakes.
Yeah.
You know, decide the same minute that he was going to let me by.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get over. You said penultimate?
The gap behind has
so
increased
no, we
to
still-
2.6.
yeah, we still got-
seconds.
okay.
So you got 3 to go, I'd say. Yeah.
I'm surprised we're up to 25th. I'm pretty happy with this.
Yeah. Oh, we've got good pace. A few people falling over around us,
Yeah.
and we're good on fuel.
Car
so
right.
all in all,
Still there.
can't
Right
complain.
side's clear. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.30.
Couple of sloppy mistakes on my
Left side,
end,
clear
but-
left.
It happens. I'm sure I'll have
Yep.
a few.
Oh,
nice
yeah.
things.
Well, you get
so
twice the
much.
amount of time.
Nice job, Ivan.
You get double the opportunity.
Thanks.
Alrighty. You guys, end of stint 1.
Yeah, getting there. Couple laps to go, I think.
I reckon this Gomez guy in front might get a bit ambitious since he had his spin.
All right,
Yeah, he
Ivan.
seems like he's
5
right
minutes
up the
of fuel
guy.
remaining. 5
Yeah,
minutes.
he's obviously keen to make those.
I would
races
imagine
back.
he's pretty close to pitting as well, though, too. Like, I'm not looking to pass too many more people just because we're so close to the pit time. Like,
Oh, yeah, everyone will be right on the edge here.
Sounds like you guys are getting a lot more action.
It's
Yeah.
just it's the joys of the lower splits. People make more mistakes.
self-induced. Some of it. Fuel is red on the dash.
Okay, cool. So you're going to be about
2 laps.
2 points. Yeah, 2.5 the line. So
2.7 is
say-
what mine's showing, so.
oh yeah, that's probably correct. Saying 2.8. Yeah, 2.7 is just ticked down. Cool. So yeah, I would say this lap
2 laps.
and 1 more.
You ready?
Yep.
Crew chief's on,
That
right?
was the line, Ivan, I think.
Sorry.
Very good, mate.
Crew chief's on, right?
Crew chief is on.
Alright. I have never forgotten crew chief. How come every time I race with somebody new, I do something fucking stupid?
Hey, got to make those mistakes so you can learn not to make them again.
Yeah.
It's like doing the classic forgetting to set fuel. I remember I used to always forget to set fuel and tires and stuff when loading sprint races. Before I realised you can just change your settings in the the .ini file to just turn them off by default.
James and I missed the start. I forgot where we were because I had quality fuel in the car. Oh no, I didn't have quality fuel in the car. I had sprint race fuel in the car. Because I loaded up the sprint race setup and I forgot to just throw more fuel in it.
And
James noted it at like the last second.
And we did that like charity test thing where I was like, I don't know, 3rd or something out of 7, and then got on the grid before realising I literally had quality fuel in. Then backed out to the pits and started from the pits.
Car left.
One more lap, yeah?
Clear left.
Yeah, so go through this time and then come in at the end of the next lap.
Copy. It still seems slightly early for pit stops. Like for the people going in now.
Yeah, I don't know whether they're just playing it super safe. I mean, you got, 1.9, 1.7 at the line.
The car ahead's pitting now.
You'll make it around this time, comfortable.
Okay, 1.2 at the line, I think, something like that.
I mean, I know pit stops take time, but it just seems like they're going to be...
Quality's behind is pitting now. Very little fuel left.
Unless we just got a lot of
this lap,
saving
well done,
from
Ivan.
behind
This is
you,
great.
so
Come on, keep nailing those exits.
Which
P3.
is a possibility, I guess.
I just think this thing sips fuel.
It is good on fuel.
I mean, the dash has been 3.3 or 3.4 liters, so...
Yeah.
Which is fantastic.
I mean, even if you're absolutely throwing it around, like, the most I think I've had is like 3.5, maybe 3.6 if I'm being really irresponsible.
Gaining on this car, the gap is 11 seconds.
And we're just ticking over to the 2-hour mark as well.
Perfect.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 11 seconds.
Nice.
We'll see how fast these guys enter the pit.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they're going in.
Yeah, I can't imagine any of them are safe enough to do another lap, but... Yep, 1, 2, and 3.
The lead car's pitting. The car in front is pitting.
Oh, someone's taking the cone.
Unbelievable, these guys, Ivan. Fuck me. In the pits. Man. Just got held up for a whole lap.
I don't know where my box is.
It's
We'll need to
right
stop
in the
again to
middle
get
here
to the
somewhere.
end.
Got the guy.
So, where is our stall? That's the question.
Out.
I'll
Jump in.
4,
And I'm in.
How are
3,
tires?
2, 1.
Tires were 73 was the worst.
Okay.
Not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Are you going to want to double or no?
I don't think I will, just to be safe.
What are our tires?
Valid.
74 on the inside right.
Okay,
we'll
I don't
change
think that
tires
the
now.
race gets... Yeah.
Yeah, but we will double stint to the end, so try and make these guys go nice and far in the next stint and do the same on fuel.
I'll try.
And we'll be in
Are
a
you
good
sure?
shape. Yeah, definitely. Fuck it. Let's do it. If I spin, I can blame the tires. That's what I want. I need an excuse.
Making in an excuse, I like it.
Just so you can't see the track. Come on.
Yeah.
Can't check it. You're not streaming.
Come on.
Hmm.
There's a
Alright.
few guys not taking tires by the looks of it. From
Ooh.
either they've gone an extra lap.
Right behind Gomez here.
Yep, I see that.
Literally can't see anything but his big purple Ferrari.
There you go. Jesus. Oh yeah, because you're licking the window. I forgot.
Yep. Alright, let's just tiptoe around this first lap.
Yeah, I'd say I'd take it easy the first two. Tires seem to
Yeah.
take a minute.
You're clear coming out.
So fronts were Melbourne than here, right?
Yeah, the the
Oh, you got a wreck.
front.
Spun the back
Front
marker.
right.
Real solid.
That's just me.
I know the back marker spun him, so watch this guy.
I'm just gonna...
Okay, that's what happens when I'm trying to save fronts.
I think we've dealt with this guy before.
Yeah, front right was 74, rear right was 78.
Yeah, he's super aggressive. That's got to be a slowdown.
I think he's barely in control. Come on, mate. Just move over. Annoying
hold up and
on cold tires and fat with fuel. I can't hustle past it.
yeah, well, just get a good run off the exit and take him down the front stretch. Hopefully he's smart enough if you get next to him to lay off of it.
Ah, it's pitting anyway.
Oh, good. He
better.
fought just to go to the pit? Oh, Jesus.
Brain moves, yeah.
I love people's mentalities.
Yeah.
All right, came out in 26th. That's not bad.
Yeah.
James, I'm running with 48.6 brake pressure bias.
P8.
So if you're going to move it to 49 and 3, probably you'll use up fronts even more.
Yeah, okay. I think I will keep it on 49.3 because I don't trust myself not to spin otherwise, but I'll be extra careful on the fronts.
The guy behind you seems a little aggressive, but not overly.
That's right. If he throws a move, I might just let him through because there's a bit of a gap behind.
Yep, and it would help save a little bit of fuel.
Exactly.
Also, Ivan, anyone that hasn't taken tyres now will likely take them in the second stop, and if they don't, they're going to triple them to the end. They're going to be dead by the end.
Yeah.
So it'll come back to us whatever places in time we may have lost from taking tyres now will help us in the end, I think.
Let's try. I'm just not sure that I'm good at tire saving, so I can't promise to give us a
I think
nice...
you don't need to do much. You don't need to do too much more than he did in the first stint. It's absolutely fine.
Alrighty. Think everything's warm now?
Yeah, you look like you're settling in nicely. You already seem to be running a decent line.
45.8, yeah.
Yeah, not bad with a full tank.
That lap was a 144.10. Sector 1 is 0.35
You
off the
seem to be
pace.
pulling a gap on Joel too, so
Yeah.
the draft seems to be keeping him with you.
Can we trust,
Him through the height.
can I trust fuel black box after pit stop, or I need to run a couple laps again?
Yeah, you have to do the same again because it always is a bit.
You're definitely catching one, so
Yeah.
I would say find your way by as as comfortably as you can.
Yeah,
Just
we'll see
when-
how they go. Unfortunately, he's got that Ferrari that's a fucking demon. in the
Missile.
straight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's alright, maybe we can just put some pressure on. Joel's had a good lap.
Yep.
That's right.
I almost think they're saving. Yeah, he just laid off real hard there, so they might just trying to save off of you.
That's alright. I'm happy to sit in a train for a bit.
Oh, for sure.
That's a bit scruffy, that lap.
All right, you seem like you're pretty settled. I'm going to step away for a couple minutes.
Yeah, no worries, man.
the car ahead of you on track, Alex Kessler, 8.8 seconds, was in P1 before the pits. So if everything turns out and they're not doing anything weird on strategy, that is basically a gap to the leader in effect.
Organian and Hamilton.
They've put a different driver in, and I'm pretty sure you're quicker.
I'm just trying to feel safe, so I'm not sure if...
Just keep doing it.
P8.
Yeah, keep doing it. I think you're about half a second on it anyway.
Maybe he's just 8 because they put another driver in.
They did change drivers, but I mean, you were the same speed as their first driver anyway. Yeah, that first driver was quick, but so were you, so it's no problem. Track is back down to 32 as well, apparently.
That's good for tires.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to save them a little bit more than previous stint.
Yeah.
Not sure if it's working, but I'm trying to
It's
make
only
them
the,
squeal less.
Yeah, the left turn.
Track temperature's
basically, but,
decreasing. It's now
I mean, you still got to
32
carry the speed,
Celsius.
so.
You've just done a 144.87. Okay, Ivan. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Do they have any access?
No, you do not.
Oh, that's cool.
I see good things have happened.
Yeah, Martinez, I got a good run off the last corner and he played it very fairly into turn 1.
Sweet. And gaining on Martin as well.
Yeah, he had a bit of an off earlier, run wide, so...
Oh, we'll take the draft.
Ooh, that guy's had a bad time.
That's that Audi. That's with the pink rims.
Oh, I braked myself a bit there.
Yeah, it seems like a nice line.
It's alright. Mid 145s, I'm happy to run at this point. So
Oh yeah, that's what I was running with the full tank, so you're good.
yeah, I think Martin's probably a bit quicker on balance, but if I can hang on to the back of him, it's free fuel savings. So
Ninth is in the pits for some reason.
yeah, I think there was someone had a bingle at Aqua Minerale on that lap.
Anyone who wrecked in the beginning too probably was on full tanks of fuel, so they got a couple extra laps.
That's true. Good point.
You've just done a 145.01. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is
Yeah, we should be down to
0.33
24.
off the pace.
How's first treating you guys?
Yeah, been good. Ivan's in P8, but this is like when we ended up at 11th or 12th after our first pit.
Right. So you guys
So
are
I
really
think-
running like 5th.
I think we're actually 7 seconds behind the leader in effect.
Oh,
But
solid.
it's a bit confusing
The gap
really
behind
because
is now
they've got a slower
6
driver
seconds.
in now, so I don't think they'll be in the lead for long. But they were in the lead when they went into the pits, so it's 7 seconds at the road.
Yeah, P1 and P2 for us are really running away for it.
It's all pretty tightly packed.
not that I think we need the fuel save, but if you wanted to sit behind Martin, it wouldn't be a terrible idea.
I was just thinking that actually. It's like, I feel like, it's like, Martin, don't panic. I'm just here for your slipstream.
Right. Yeah. I've seen that so many times where people like defend, and you're like, no, I'm not even going for the pass, man.
Yeah, like I hope he's not freaking out. I'm deliberately just like trying to follow in his wheel track so he doesn't think I'm darting around or anything.
Oh, that was killing me during the pilot sport at Daytona this week. I was running the GT4s, and I like it'd be me and another guy in a bubble, and it's like, guys, if we work together, we can catch up to the. Don't defend going into the bus stop. It's fine.
The guy in front is now 6.4
Let me by on the straight and take my draft, and we'll keep doing this. Nope.
Yeah. It's weird how some people just don't realize, a bit right there, how working together can just help you so much.
Especially at Daytona with the oval.
Yeah. I think people get nervous around Imola because there's not many good overtaking spots.
Yeah.
So they get convinced that you're going to try something stupid, because it does happen.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're not defensive like that out of
It's usually
training.
because they've been hurt before.
Yeah. You're getting flashbacks.
Yeah.
I got punted nicely earlier on in the week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's just a fair few spots here where it's quite easy to just totally outbrake yourself or lose it entirely.
Yeah, the guy outbroke himself by not touching the brakes at all and turning into me.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, this will be a nice little setup if you can go hang on to this for a while.
Yeah, I was going to say, if he can keep this pace going. Especially in Tamburello.
Yep.
Your lap time was at 1:44.08.
And that slowed up the guy in 20
shit.
as well. Oh, good job, good job. Was he earlier, or were you just that late?
I was a bit late. Unfortunately, my cat's come into the room. So I'm just gonna hope she doesn't do anything silly.
Oh, I guess I should warn you. Apologies if my dog barks randomly. My little dog likes to bark at the wind blowing every once in a while.
No worries at all.
And she scares the crap out of me when I'm in VR. So I can only imagine what it's like for you guys.
It did make me jump once. I think I've only heard it twice. Made me jump once.
Just completely randomly. Nothing else going on in the house. Okay. Just let me know.
Alright, I think the cat just wants to sit on the windowsill, so that's fine.
That's exactly what she wants you to think.
Yeah.
That lap was at 1:44.19.
I imagine that the cat's given you quite the scare in VR once or twice.
I'm usually pretty good at keeping her out of the room. My fiance just poked her head in, which basically got rid of the door stop that keeps her out. So she's just come in for a bit of a poke around, but she's usually pretty chilled.
Good.
Settle back into a bit of a rhythm now.
Yeah, Martin seems like he's gotten back into a rhythm after his little off.
Yeah. I mean, I had a pretty couple of pretty scrappy laps as well. But it's all right. Looks like Joel and Juan behind wasted a bit of time, so didn't hurt too much. That's more like it.
There's an incident in Tamburello. E7, sectors 1 and 2 are 0.35 off the pace. Sector 3 times okay. Incident in Variante Alta. It looks like Gonzalez.
Ooh, come on, Martin,
The
be
gap
smart.
behind is now 2.9.
He actually did a good job saving that. He's probably got to slow down.
Yeah, I won't do anything silly.
Yeah, I'm surprised he held that together as well as he did.
Yeah, I thought he
Quite the jump off that bollard.
was heading straight to the shadow realm with that one. It's all right. Now I've got his slipstream again.
Yep.
Everybody wins.
Just be careful. He seems to be doing that every handful of laps. So
Incident in
Yeah.
Tamburello. It looks
I wonder
like
if he's just not
Gonzalez.
comfortable
Your lap
with
times
the
are
car
dropping
the whole
off.
time.
Come on, stay focused. That lap was a 144.38. Sector 2 is 0.43 off the pace.
It's all right. We're pulling away from Joel, so no need to go pushing past or anything. All right, cat has been extracted. Oh, I almost overcooked that.
I like how you make that sound like it was a mission.
No, actually, she ran straight out of the room as soon
There's
as,
an incident
as soon as
in
my partner got
Variante
back.
Alta. Looks like it's Gonzalez. Yellow flag.
All right.
Ivan, have you been doing more or less fuel saving so far? Because the fuel relative's confusing me slightly.
Could you repeat?
Have you been doing more fuel saving than the first day?
I don't know. I kind of just tried to feel safe. Is it more?
Yeah. I think you've done more fuel saving.
That's great, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
I assume it's to do with you being easy on the tires.
I have 23.6 at the line, so possibly I
Eighth
can
place.
do 24.
Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace.
We're in trouble if Ivan learns how to fuel save.
Yeah. Big time.
Okay, James, if after looking at tires you feel like you want to take them, then by all means take them. I mean, better safe than
Yeah.
sorry, right?
Well, we could be sorry either way in the McLaren, but whatever. I'll just give it a go. I think it gives us our best chance of finishing higher up if we don't take tyres, so let's roll the dice and see what happens.
need to settle back into a rhythm now. Had a couple of bad laps.
Yeah, you're doing fine. Joel doesn't seem to be too pushy.
Yeah, I think he's pretty chilled.
I think he knows that you're faster.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Keep it going.
Yeah, I don't think Joel's in a hurry to go anywhere. I just want to catch back up to Martin and get his slipstream again.
It looks like you guys are pulling in Adrian as well, so.
Ooh, more the merrier.
Last lap was at 144.41.
Oh, damn it.
You're doing alright.
Yeah, missed a downshift there.
I do that on this corner a lot. Or not this one, the next one. I sit in second gear when you really got to be down in first.
I take it in second all the time.
Oh, really?
I just trail brake to get the nose in, because then you got way more. Then you can basically just mash the throttle on the exit, and you don't have to worry about the rear stepping out.
Yeah, I don't leave it in first too long. It's really just a downshift just so that the car rotates a little bit nicer, and then
Get the nose in.
as I feed the power back on, it's just immediately up to second.
Yeah, that's like I've done it that way as well, like short shift to second.
It's now
Yeah, but if you forget about downshifting, then you push it wide.
Yeah, if you're not, that's it. Yeah, I think out of habit, I just leave it in second and trail brake into the apex. Whereas if I shifted down to first and did that, I'd make a mess of it. All right.
All right, stay focused. I'm stepping away again real quick.
Cool. No worries.
P7.
So you started 40th, where are you guys now?
24.
Nice.
So pretty good so far. Yeah. There's been a lot of just not dying.
Yeah.
Seems to be doing the job.
The key.
Something about MotoGP riders, or at least their names in this split though. We've got Casey Stoner 3 cars behind now.
Could be him.
There's an incident in
Although,
Ravazza 1.
I'm trying to think, he's Australia based. I know, it's not a good time.
So what part I gotta know what part of London you're in. I'm curious.
With the rest of the Aussies.
Clapham.
Yeah.
I've only recently moved to London, so my knowledge is so bad that I don't know how close Clapham is, but I have a feeling it might be.
Whereabouts are you?
10 miles away. I'm in Walthamstow.
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah.
I just nearly spun.
Oh, Casey Stoner is right up my trumpet at the moment.
So
P6.
the guy is behind now catching me.
Okay, no worries, mate. Keep doing what you're doing. Doing fine.
This guy is much. This might be actual Casey Stoner because he's bloody quick.
It was earliest catching moment also, James, if you want to watch, it's like 20 seconds
Yeah,
ago.
I just saw it back. Yeah, I just saw it back. Nice save.
Yeah, it's a bit of a punchline being an Australian in London living in Clapham.
Yeah, apparently
basically
they're
like,
apparently you guys are everywhere. Or so my girlfriend says.
you go to Clapham High Street in normal times anyway, and every second cafe is run by like Aussies or Kiwis. So we show up here and we do brunch.
Yeah. Well, not at the moment, sadly.
Yeah, unfortunately. But hopefully not too much longer. We're all just on the waiting list for our jab, I guess.
Yeah, my partner, she's a school teacher, so who knows if they get it a little sooner.
Oh, hopefully.
But, yeah.
Okay, Ivan, we're halfway home.
But
Should be about 34
often
minutes
what
of
this
fuel
government
remaining.
doesn't make sense, so we'll wait and see.
I think the guy behind you, Ivan, will be happy to sit behind you, probably. But he is quite quick, so I think he would probably drag you along if you did go by, so I certainly wouldn't fight him too hard if he does get up alongside.
Yeah, exactly my thoughts.
He's the guy that actually qualified and has swapped in after the first stint. And they actually qualified P1.
Casey come out of the pits, or?
I don't know where he came from, but he roared up behind and was just absolutely flying, so I didn't really fight him too hard.
Yeah, no.
But I'm wondering if it's actual Casey Stoner, as in former MotoGP rider.
Oh.
He's got the right number. He rode number 27.
Okay, Ivan,
He's
follow
also
this guidance structure.
which means he's racing in the middle of the night.
Well, depending on where he is in the world, right? I mean, if he's...
That's true. I can't remember whether he's actually based in Australia these days. He might be European based.
And he's got to be quick, you'd imagine. These guys, even a MotoGP rider, is going to be quick on four wheels.
He'd probably be in top speed, right?
Well, not if his I rating's not there yet.
I'd say, yeah, and not if he only just started, or
Yeah,
pulled the Fernando Alonso and tanked it.
yeah. I had a few scraps with Roman Grosjean last year, which was quite fun when he was around 2K.
Oh yeah? Yeah, what was he like to race against?
Too fast and way gone in the front, so I can't say I raced against him. But he was
18.7 at the line, so I'm making progress, and that guy's definitely sitting on my slipstream.
Yeah. And that's fine, as long as you're saving the fuel and the tyres, it doesn't matter. So you're 18 laps to go.
Jacob, can you just do me a favour and set the tyres for my pit stop?
Yep.
And I'll use crew chief to fuel it to the end. At the moment, it's estimating about 115 litres, but...
Okay, and I'll check on that too, because James and us had
Yeah, actually, please.
had it
Please
glitch
do.
on us. You said you want tires,
Yep.
and then fuel and the tear off are all set.
Cool.
It's currently set at 120 liters.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if we carry an extra 5 litres, I am nowhere near optimised enough for that to matter.
Is he gonna trumpet when you cross the line?
Is what gonna what?
Is the crew chief gonna auto set your fuel when you cross the pit line?
No, I've got a fuel to end mapped to a button on the steering wheel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just give that a bash. I didn't actually realise you could set it to auto refuel when you enter the pits until you guys were talking about it.
How many litres is a full tank on a Lambo?
120.
120.
I imagine that's standard.
Yeah.
Standard for most of them.
Yeah.
P4.
We're gaining a position now.
There's an incident in Villeneuve.
Nice one.
Still need to get 0.4 liters
No,
I mean,
you
lots
don't
of
need to
fuel.
do. No, you
Yellow
don't.
flag,
You're
caution.
doing just fine. You don't need extra. Oh my God! He just punted that guy behind. What an idiot!
Oh my god, yeah,
Fuck.
he just almost punted us.
Sounds like you guys get some fireworks.
I think P2 spinned it.
I haven't said we had
Rotella.
a interesting thing going on over here, and your stint's been pretty calm. Not that I'm hating it.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, there's got to be some damage for him behind.
I'm always happy to have a nice quiet stint.
I mean, I think the biggest news is what? The MotoGP driver?
Yeah,
Going by?
right. James, he punted us.
Martinez, that was probably the most exciting part of my stint so far.
I can't see any damage on the car either. So
I didn't feel anything,
did.
so maybe we
no, we didn't have any car contact either. But the car behind has got a bit of front damage now.
got it.
Could be neck
So
code
he's
damage.
gonna really want to be in your toe now. Well, I literally saw the cars collide, but I don't know what his damage is like. He didn't really lose too much time, but I'm
So
sure
you're
he'll be down
saying-
some top speed.
You're saying I don't need to save more fuel, yeah?
No, just the rate you've been doing is perfect. You don't need to do any more.
Yeah, just look, I have like 16.7
Yeah.
as the line.
I've added the laps up, and you're on for 35. So you're actually that's an extra lap you're saving, I believe. If I'm
So-
wrong, I'm sorry. But I'm pretty sure.
So what do you think is better? I can probably gain that a bit of fuel to get another lap.
No, no need to. You'll have to go too slow then, I think, as well. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, if I'll keep doing what I'm doing,
Toe zone.
probably we'll get that lap. Or I can just start pushing.
Yeah, you can push a little bit more then, I guess.
Okay. I'll try to save the fuel though.
Rotella. We think it might be Jacobson.
I mean, the tires, still. But I just think maybe by pushing a slightly bit more, we can get to that 5th place and take his slipstream a bit.
Sure.
Especially since he's stuck in traffic right now.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Yeah, without that half a lap that you've saved extra, you're still on for 35 laps, which is exactly what you did first. 35 times around, then pick up. So
Great,
yeah,
deleted
you've
for
definitely
me.
learned how to feel safe.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're all right. We also don't know where they're at pit stops either.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
think
it's all a
we're-
bit jumbled up at this point.
Yeah.
Some people will pit early, like me and Ivan were discussing doing.
We're already back a lap anyways. There's only 11 cars on the lead lap.
Jeez.
Yeah, but remember, 10 people got in a big wreck at the beginning, so
Oh, that's true, yeah. Wiped out
you-
a schedule.
if you take that into account, then okay, maybe there's 11 people that are on a weird pit schedule. Because pit stops with the drive down the pit lane, it takes about a whole lap.
Yeah, that's true. It's a long
So,
pit stop, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're if that's the case, we're in 10th.
Oh, well, that'd be nice.
So that's a leader, right, in front of us.
Well, he might be, but his pace hasn't been that great, so perhaps he's not now. But yeah, he was leading before the first pit stop.
And with how quick, like, Casey is and Martin's definitely quick.
Yeah,
He's still
he's
there.
found some pace, that's for sure.
So, I mean, that tells me
Clear
that
left,
we got to
on
at
your
least be
left,
somewhere
clear
towards the
left.
front end, right?
I hope so. I think we should pick up another few through the next round of pit stops, I hope, because the pace has been decent.
And I can't imagine, I mean, yeah, I had two spins, but they didn't cost us a lap.
Nah.
So I find it hard to believe we're actually down a lap, like it's saying.
Yeah, particularly not this early.
Right.
Hey James, would you monitor my fuel and tell me if I need to stop pushing when I need to?
Okay.
Thanks.
All right, I'm showing 14.3 laps at the line, 14.0, it just flicked over.
Cool.
We're running about 145. I'm going to do a little bit of quick math.
Cool.
Oh, I think he's got damage, no?
I'll let you know.
So crew chief's telling me 23
see.
minutes left, I think.
Yep, 22.75 minutes is what I just calculated left in the tank,
Cool.
which puts us under an hour remaining. So I'm going to say let's trust crew chief and mash that button when you pull in there.
I also have it built in with a little bit of margin.
Yep, I do
So
it a half lap.
Yep, same.
I've been fucked over by crew chief enough.
Yeah, I had one race where I spent most of the race sitting in someone's slipstream, and so it calculated the fuel based on that.
I think I have it set so it does off of worse fuel burn as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was when I first started using crew chief, and I didn't understand how it was doing what it did. And so I came around for the second or third last lap, and it was like, ooh, I've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Well, sometimes the way that when the white flies can fuck you over too.
Yeah, it seems to be weirdly inconsistent in IMSA races, definitely. I'm never sure whether it goes white flag after 0 time or when it should be your last lap.
I mean, I think the 2-minute call is, hey, when the leader comes back around, it's going to be white. But depending on, if the leader's crossing the line at the 2-minute mark at a track like this, it shouldn't be white flag yet.
Well, that was dangerous.
So
Nicely avoided.
yeah, I hit the brakes and then I see in the mirrors the guy behind me going to hit me, and then I hit the throttle.
Doing great.
Car right. Still there. Clear
Should
right.
let you go. Yeah.
Nice one, mate.
Oh, we are going to get before.
Yeah, you got the pace on him too. He seems to be slower. He's the second driver. Can't lie, he's not the second driver, but he has dropped off pace for some reason.
I haven't scared him.
4K driver and a 50 I-rating driver.
Awesome stuff, mate. Keep it coming.
I've seen stranger pairings.
Can you check your estimated laps when you cross the line? I know I don't get full truth data.
Just going to go under
There's
12.
an incident in.
So
Tamburello,
if you
looks
do a
like
fuel
it's
saving, pull
Jacob's.
that 12 off.
Okay. Ooh.
Guy ahead is the guy that blocked you before.
Get that extra lap in if we're so close. And it doesn't seem like Joel's going to try to pass or anything, so if we're slightly slower, that's okay.
Alrighty.
Somebody had a hard off back there. There was a lot of tire marks through the sand into the wall, so.
Yeah, I got the crew chief warning as I was going through Tamburello saying there's an incident at Villeneuve, so I'm guessing it was whatever that was.
Okay, Ivan, hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth.
This guy
No
probably
mistakes.
doesn't know that he's a lap car.
He did it to you before you pitted. If you remember, this is the same BMW.
Oh, cool. I'll just be behind them. Probably
You're going to have to
safer.
pass him on the main straight.
So I think I'm still good on fuel even without saving, based on what crew chief's telling me.
I mean, my theory is if you get that extra lap in, it's just a little bit nicer.
That's true. That
Just
is
because
true.
if we're sitting at 0.9 to get the 0.1 out of it, it is, it's almost nothing.
Yeah, but it starts to cough about half a litre anyway. so you can't really, or like half a lap, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
weird. Usually it's
you don't
about
really-
0.2.
Yeah,
What is he doing?
I've noticed it about 0.5. Actually, it depends on the track, to be fair.
He's just trolling at this point, Ivan, so just keep it steady.
Alright, well, if you want to burn it, then burn it.
So,
I don't want to fall
He
short
thinks
of the tip-off.
he's faster than leaders.
Yeah. Just keep it clean, Ivan. This is how accidents happen, this guy being an idiot.
And he thinks that it gives him the right to battle with the leaders. I mean, maybe he is quicker, but still, like, he has relatively comparable pace, I think.
Yeah.
Not like he's faster, a second per lap.
Oh, damn it. Issue is if I start saving fuel, Joel's going to get all up in my business.
Yeah, but like I said, I don't think he's going to pass.
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
I think he's
We'll
really
see
just
how it
fuel
goes.
saving off you.
Yeah,
Like I
he
said,
keeps
your
the-
call. I mean, if crew chief's saying we're good, then
Yeah.
we're good, but I just feel like we're so close, it's kind of crazy not to.
Yeah.
But if it's really going to
good.
start coughing, that's a real question.
So, 4 guys stuck behind the lapped car.
Well, he's pulled away now, so
Whatever he did was just great on Joel, so.
Ah, damn it.
yeah, great exit.
Please slow down. My first off
Car
track.
right. Still there.
Oh, come on.
Hold
go
your
away.
line. He's
Yeah.
still there.
And it was right as Joel behind made a mistake as
Still
well,
there.
so I didn't
Clear
even
right.
get
Your
to
last
take
lap time
advantage
was
of
a
that.
I know, he was back out of your
45.52.
draft, and then
Oh well, bit of free fuel saving. What do we got? Just a smidge over 10 laps of the line.
keep doing what you're doing. I think we're good to take that 10 laps.
Yeah.
And that puts us right up at lap 70,
Nice, Ivan.
so.
Very good.
Yeah.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds.
I might have burned a bit too much of tires while battling with those guys.
It's okay. I think you were doing great beforehand, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Nothing there. I noticed Martin's disappeared. Oh no, there he is.
Yeah, he's up there.
Nice 2-second cushion behind now as well, so very nice.
That lap
Seems like
time
some
was
pit stops already happening too, so-
143.41.
Yeah, there's some weird sequences going on.
Yeah, lots of
Alright.
people in the pits.
Got a bit of a cushion now to Joel.
On your right. Clear right.
I think that was the only way he was going to let us through.
Yeah. Goodbye, Anthony.
P3, good lap. That's your quickest today. There's an incident in Villeneuve.
Nice little bubble now. Hopefully when he catches back marker, it's not exciting.
I think we've saved that lap because I just checked the crew chief estimate on fuel and it's giving me about 4 litres less than before.
Solid. Which is about what it should do, right?
Yep. It's saying about 110. So,
I say we go with it.
works for me.
Seems legit given what time we're going to be pitting in, and then saving that extra lap saves us a little bit of time in the pits too, so.
Alright, there might be some carnage up ahead.
I'm looking for it.
Nah. I think it's all clear. Yep.
Yeah, you're alright. Somebody
That's the
probably
thing.
took ran wide.
Yeah. Nope. Yeah, that's the thing with crew chief. It just says there's an incident somewhere. And that could just mean that someone had gotten off track.
Great.
P4, that's your quickest lap. Car right. Right side's clear.
Is the fuel still okay?
Yeah. Keep an eye on it as it crosses the line now.
The gap behind's increased to 6.0.
Around 6.3 at the line.
143.83.
Thank you very much, Dominic.
Yeah, so we'll get us to 35 laps. Just over 1 hour 6 remaining in the race, and we've got 6 laps to complete, so it should be around 57 minutes getting in the car. Who's finishing the race, Jacob or?
I'll be double stinting it.
Nice.
Not the tyres though. I'm not that brave.
You can do it.
I got no doubt you guys do it.
Oh, I don't know. I have
The gap in
doubts.
front is now
Let me tell
16
you.
seconds.
There is some doubt.
Got
Sorry,
10
guys, I'm
minutes
back.
of fuel remaining.
Yeah, there is. Getting some free fuel saving off these back markers.
Hell yeah. It looks like Grant and Vedran are fighting, so
Nice. Thank you. That's the second back marker in a row. It's just
Hell
very
yeah.
politely got out of the way.
I love how it's one extreme or the other. There's no middle ground.
Yeah, it's like they either get out of the way in a really sensible spot or like fight you tooth and nail.
Yeah. And the ones who get out of the way at a really sensible spot are the ones who actually probably have a decent pace and you're doing good fuel saving off of them, and they're like, oh, no, you need to get by. No.
That's exactly the last guy, Dominic, when I overtook him, I was actually thinking, actually I could sit behind this guy for a while and get some good fuel saving out of this. And then, we come onto the main straight.
Corner.
Yeah, he pulls over, lets me through, and I'm like, thank you, but also, come on.
I'm just going to pop the loot over. Good.
So yeah, it looks like two of the people who are on the lead lap are the ones who pitted. That's the
Okay.
two positions we gained. So if this trend continues, yeah, we're like up in like 10th. So
Nice. Well, I mean, the pace, like, I'm pretty happy with the pace I've been running. So I think we could
and I
get
would-
with a good result here. And you were doing what, like low 145s most of the stint, dipping into the 144s. So
yeah, as the car got lighter, and then the two spins I had, I don't think I lost that much time. I think it was maybe 17 seconds total.
I was going to say maybe like 5 or 6 seconds at each of them. Like,
Yeah.
neither of them were big.
And the car is perfectly clean, it seems. So
Straight as an arrow. Wheels. Yeah, perfect. Oop. Bit too trigger happy there.
yeah, it happens. Thunderfoot is an incurable disease, I found.
The lap
When you
time
make
was
a car that makes this noise,
143.20.
Well, the weird thing is I actually prefer downshifting this car.
I do like, it does sound good. Particularly with I love watching the replays from like the chase cam.
Yeah.
And just the crackle and pop on the overrun.
See, the Audi I found annoying to be outside the car.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's too loud. It's basically it's too
Screams.
loud.
Nothing's
Yeah,
nothing's as brutal as the Porsche 911 RSR.
The whistle. Just the whistle.
Gap ahead is now 13 seconds.
Oh,
Like, I love it as a car to drive.
the whistle drives me up a wall.
I enjoy driving it, and it's not. I don't think it's as bad when you're in it, but everyone you pass is like getting hearing damage from this howling flat six.
The beamers sound good outside because you can hear the crackle of the overrun.
Yeah.
Ruiz
Yeah.
behind is now
sounds
8.0 seconds.
But it's kind of muted inside the car.
Yeah.
The Ford GT just sounds meh, no matter where you're at.
And so does
The good one, the
Corvette.
usable one.
Yeah.
The Corvette sounds bad too. A bit boring.
It's just, it's a really flat engine, that
And
Corvette.
the Ferrari.
I cannot get on the Corvette hype train like other people have.
Yeah. I've driven in the test servers, and like, it's a great car to drive, but it's a great car to drive because it's kind of boring.
Like the
Yeah,
Ferrari.
it's very much like the Ferrari in terms of driving it to me. Very similar.
Yeah, when it came out,
Everybody
like
is.
everybody got on the hype train, and I'm like, I don't even want
It
to
was
test drive it.
143.7.
I think
bought
it's it was BOP'd into being like just unbeatable as well.
Right. Well, that's typical iRacing fashion.
Yeah. I was just annoyed because I loved my M8, loved driving that thing, and suddenly I couldn't use it in the like ILMS. That fucking gigantic car. I always like the idea that like everyone else is making their GTE and they pick their like nice, light, nimble car, and BMW were just like, fuck it, 8 Series.
3.2 at the line.
Cool.
Well, I mean, that's no different than the Bentley, right?
Bentley's outrageous. That's so cool.
I
I'd
love
love them to bring that. I'd love them to bring that car across.
Bentley's they're discontinuing it. They're not re-homologating for the next round of GT3 rigs, which is a shame. No more British
Got
country
5
cottage
minutes
on
of fuel
wheels.
remaining. The leader's pitting now.
Yeah, I would imagine the next GT3 is going to replace the Ford GT3, so I'm interested to see what that's going to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure what, I'm trying to think what they're like.
My guess is going to be Aston, but...
I'd love the Aston. I wouldn't mind...
just not the Lexus. Please, for the love of God, not the Lexus.
I'd probably drive the Lexus if it came, but it'd be more out of curiosity.
Oh,
I'd take the
shaky.
Acura.
Acura would be good, actually, yeah. Bring the NSX
just keep
over.
hitting your marks.
Yeah.
This is looking
That would
good.
be a lot
On
of
your
fun.
right.
All right,
I
let
think
me
it would be a
prove
very
Your right,
different experience.
P3.
Like, it would be an oddball. Oh, he doesn't even have a hood.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's nursing
I'm sorry, he doesn't have a bonnet.
picked up car.
Thank you. I didn't know what you were talking about.
All right, let's fuel it to the end. 119, so there's my bumper.
Yep, we're all right. 2 at the line, 2.2 at the line.
So guys, you have 2.2 at the line?
Sorry, Ivan.
So guys are having 2.2 at the line, and I'm having right now 2.0 and not at the line. Are you sure everything is alright?
Yeah. Yes. There's 59 minutes remaining in this race, and you are finishing this lap and doing one more, and you win. So yeah, we're going to be just fine. You've done great. Been super.
What do we reckon, Jacob? I guess do you reckon pit this lap or do one more?
No, do one more.
Yeah.
The leader is pitting now.
Just do a little bit of fuel savings, and then once you got the pit limiter on, don't hold full throttle so it takes less fuel.
Okay.
Just hold just enough throttle to bounce it off the pit limiter.
Cool.
I think it's worth it being out one more lap.
Yeah.
So box in this lap, Ivan. In this lap.
Yep. It'll be funny if
That lap time was
forget it.
1:43.63. We're running on fumes, mate. Box this lap, please,
Yeah,
Ivan.
I'm only showing 5 cars left on the lead lap, so I think there's some.
Yeah, there's some interesting strategies going on, that's for sure.
Well, I think there is a viability of like 75% filling the car in double stinting tires and doing an extra stop, but James said he ran the math on it and it didn't quite work out.
Well, because especially if you're going to double stint them the way me and Ivan are planning to do, you're only changing tyres once, so that 20 seconds you save by not taking tyres is done. It's gone straight away, and you're doing an extra pit stop, so obviously you're fueling less, but you'd have to run a lot quicker per lap to make it work.
I was going to say,
I don't think that's feasible.
on running like qualifying pace basically constantly.
Yeah.
I think if you haven't got the option to do a two-stopper, then that is what you have to do.
behind is now
Teams
8.5.
like Ferrari might be quite thirsty, but the BMW, looking at their laps, are the opposite. That fuel usage buff that we got for Daytona was really, it wasn't just for Daytona, was it? It was in the patch, I think.
There's an
Yeah, I
incident
think
here.
they,
We're back to 2. It looks like
So they're doing an extra lap, so they're very comfortable.
Okay, so James just remembers the car is going to be heavy
And slippy.
and sleepy, and yeah, a lot of
Great.
Just
Full
how I like-
pressure, slippy, heavy car. The excuses are
Watch your
lovely.
speed. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. We'll need to
Great
stop
job,
again.
that Ivan. Brilliant, mate.
Thanks. 0 instance.
Ruiz behind
No
is pitting.
pressure.
Yeah, let's do this.
2 litres remaining.
I just need not to miss my pit window because I don't see anything from here. Where is my
Box, box,
guy?
box.
and same for you, Ron. Get it in.
Okay. Yeah,
I am
thanks.
in the car. I'm in the car.
Just
will
enough
need to stop
throttle to
again.
hold it on the pit limiter.
Yeah.
Tires are 80% front,
Brilliant. Yeah.
85% rear.
Excellent, Ivan. Well, it's one of my excuses gone. 2 on the tyres. But there we are. Well done. Really
Thanks.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
so must be
my
more.
my safety rating probably going to skyrocket now from 499 to
Oh, God.
499.
Oh yeah.
So we were P7 when we came into the box there.
Correct.
Right, let's add a few laps.
We're losing a couple of them here, but I think
Yeah.
other people are still going to have to pit once
Stay
more.
behind the white line.
Because there's that weird group that's not on the lead lap, where we're on the lead lap now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be, so it'll all shake out in the next sort of, I guess, 15
Half
laps.
hour.
So, yeah. All right, fuel's almost done.
Where were your tires at? You were at 77 on the inside.
Hey,
You did all right.
all about saving that rubber.
Just to swap it out.
Yep, just to get the fuck rid of it. I mean, yeah, possibly could have double stinted, but I haven't done any practice on the worn tires, so like, yeah.
No,
Don't worry, neither have I.
I'd rather play it safe and come in with a good result than
Always,
climb it into the wall.
All right, and we're free.
Sweet. Just do another stint like you just did, and we're gonna be just fine.
The gap in front is
Yeah,
now 1.9 seconds.
Keep it clean. Oh, she fat again.
And cold. Don't forget she's cold. On slick rubber. It's not rubbed in.
It's all right. I don't think we've got any.
P3. The gap ahead is now 2.0 seconds.
Back in third. Keep hustling.
right side. Still there. Clear right, car right, clear right.
Clear on the right.
The gap in front is now 1.6 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. The track temperature is falling. It's now 29 Celsius. You've just done a 144.59. The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds. car right. Hold your line. Clear right. That was a 144.37. P3. You've just done a 144.87. The gap in front is now 1.9 seconds. The leader, Pruitt, is pitting. This is good. Keep banging out them lap times. P2.
The next car's the leader.
The gap ahead is now 1.5. We think P5 has binned it in Tamburello. just done a 144.35. Alright Ivan, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. The gap ahead is now 1.3.
Car on the right.
That lap was a 144.23. Car right.
Still there.
Right side's clear. On your right. Clear right.
Clear.
The gap in front has increased to 1.6. That's good consistency, keep it up. P2. The gap in front is now 1.5. That lap time was 1:44.30. There's an incident in Acqua Minerale. The gap in front is now 1.3. Gap ahead is now 1.5. Okay, Ivan, your lap times are pretty consistent. You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 1.2 seconds. That was 143.71. On your left. Still there. Clear left. You're losing time here, man. We need to pass him. Well done, Ivan. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. That's 20 minutes to go. Your last lap time was 1:44.03. Okay, Ivan, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. That's good consistency, keep it up. Car right, right side's clear. You've just done a 143.65. Alright Ivan, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. You're wasting time behind this guy. Get your elbows out and get round him. Left side. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. Nice move, mate. Car right. Clear right. Great driving, keep it up. You're now in the lead. Your lap time was 144.11. Clear left. The gap behind is now 1.8 seconds. Okay, Ivan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. Incident in Ravazza 1. We think it might be Willems. The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds. That last lap was a 1:43.74. Okay, Ivan, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Slow car ahead.
You're leading.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and give up the time going.
You'll need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty. Come on, Ivan. Just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve. We can win this. Make him do all the work. Focus on your exits. He's quicker than you into Tamburello. There's a car leaving the pits. That lap was at 144.09. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 27 Celsius. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Okay, Ivan, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. V2. Incident in Tamburello. We think it might be Willems. Great win. You deserved that today.